Hi, good morning, good afternoon, yes, good evening, depending on your time zone where you're connecting with me in live this beautiful Friday afternoon right here in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. First, I want to thank God Almighty for the privilege, the grace He's given to us to see today. Secondly, I want to appreciate each and every one of us who take time to follow us on our YouTube channel. Thank you so very much. Currently, we've hit the 2,000 subscribers, and we are about 2,046 subscribers currently as we speak. Thank you so very much. Your effort is actually a compliment to what we are doing, and we appreciate what you're actually contributing in our space. Very quickly this afternoon, I have something very disturbing I'd like to discuss about, and it is how to defeat property theft in Nigeria. How to defeat property theft in Nigeria. You will bear me witness that currently there are hundreds and thousands, and even if not millions of people who, in one way or the other, uh, is actually crying as against someone stealing their property, someone grabbing their property. It could be landed property, it could be a land, it will probably even be a building that has already been erected on that piece of land. And this thing is actually disturbing and touching. And this is because I build houses and I know what it means to buy one bag of cement. I know what it means to mold one block. And I know what it means to buy one length of 16 rod. As such, it is very essential that we pay attention to property theft. Why? Because the consequence, if not addressed, is that so many people who have interest in developing properties in Nigeria would actually lose interest in it, and you know what that means. According to statistics, that Nigeria is estimated to be about 400 million people in 2050. These 400 million people, where do you expect them to live if properties are not developed? If housing scheme is not taken for seriousness, how do you want people to live? How do you want communities to be developed? This is why I said to myself, now I was going to talk about the issue of property theft in Nigeria. And it's not just a mind on the issue. What is the solution? Number one, ask questions. Don't just see a piece of land or a property and go into it. Ask questions. And the best way to get the proper answer is to consult agents. It is true that there are people who probably are agents and then they cut corners. Very true. But at the same time, there are people who are taking time to build integrity in what they are doing. Ask questions. Let me just share a tip about what happened to a colleague yesterday. They took a client to a piece of land. Oh, see this land is available for sale. Without knowing that the people who actually came and posed as the owner of the land are not the owner of the land. You might say, how possible is that? Telling you the reality on ground. You will not believe it that they have assessed the land. They assessed the land, and the client who wants to buy asks his younger sister to go to the bank to go and transfer the money. Lo and behold, they have transferred the money while they were still trying to prepare documents. Before you know, somebody somewhere that God used now called one of the agents. This land, what soon they do for you? And I said, we just bought the land. From who? The owner is abroad though. The owner is abroad. The owner is not in Nigeria. And then immediately they begin to, Oga, no una get the land. Say it's our land. And then before you know, the secret was unveiled. But it will interest you to know that the people that pose as the owner of the land belong to a traditional institution in this state. And that was how they went back and forth. And before you know, God helped them and they got the money back. Ask questions. Ask questions. Number 2, invest in real estate. Invest in real estate. You will bear me witness that in real estate, they've taken time to shove you away from interfacing with communities. So the real estate company has met with the community, got the piece of land, done all community documentation. Your own is to come, buy the land from the real estate company and pay developmental fee as the case may be, and the property is yours. As you are building, nobody is coming to the real estate company to come and meet you that you have not paid developmental fee, nobody is coming to meet you. I am also aware that there are fake real estate companies, and that's why I said ask questions. There are people who you have been seeing in this feed for quite a while. Take your time, follow the antecedents, ask questions. Number 2, invest in real estate. Number 3, this model is a very, very sweet model that I am trying to introduce, and I tag it invest in cluster model. Invest in cluster model. Now, what is this cluster model? This cluster model is 3 people coming together to buy 1 by 3. 5 people coming together to buy 5 plots. 10 people coming together to buy 10 plots. I put it to you that even a community cannot fight you. I put it to you that there's a 5 piece of land, for example, 100 by 100 into 5 places. 5 people come together. Let's say, for example, the piece of land is 2 million naira. Now bring in your 10 million. As soon as you buy it, documentation, do your documentation, fence it around. Invest in the cluster model. You, especially those who are abroad, you know it. There are people who also want to buy land. No hide, buy your own. The truth is, there are wicked people in this part of the world who don't care about how you suffer to make your money. They just believe that since you are abroad, let us suck them, let us milk them. This is why I'll be dishing out solutions on how we can have a safe haven for people who lives in diaspora, for people who lives in Nigeria and want to invest in our country. Invest in the cluster model. You heard what I said. There's a piece of land, 3 plots, 4 plots, 5 plots. There are people who are abroad who really want to buy land, who are in your space. Reach out to them. Reach out to them. Buy this piece of land in a cluster model. Number 4, do your necessary documentation. Do your necessary documentation. As soon as you are buying the land, if there's any need to take pictures, take pictures. If there's any need to do videos, do videos. Immediately you are done buying the land, do your survey immediately. Do your survey immediately. If you have funds for CFO, apply for it. Apply for it. Number 5, engage the property. Engage the property. Most times, people will just buy land and they will leave it alone. And this has been the justifications of communities. Communities will tell you, we did not sell land for you to leave it fallow. We sold the land for you to develop it. And once you cannot develop it, we will collect it back. Community will collect it back and they have the mindset that they will take you somewhere far and go and give you another place. Yes, they do that a lot. Engage the property. How can you engage your property? You need more information on how to engage your property, reach out to me. I will teach you how to engage your property. Do you know that just buying a piece of land, probably in a community that is already developed or that is fast developing, do you know that even when you are not ready to start building, that land can start generating money for you? Do you know that? Do you know that if you have built your house to a very large extent, you have built your house, you have roofed it, do you know that that house can start generating money for you? If you have roofed it, you have not plastered, you have not done anything, and maybe you are not ready to work on that house in the next 3 years, do you know that that house can start generating money for you? Don't just leave. We have seen, we've heard stories of how people just left their properties, and before you know, somebody just comes and sell it off. Let me share this piece as a roundup. I was in a community a while ago, and I met someone. The owner has already built. The owner has 100 by 100. He has built on 50 by 100, and he has 50 by 100 left. The owner is living in that land, living in the household. The guy took someone to the 50 by 100, and they were not night, afternoon, they were measuring the 50 by 100. Fortunately, the wife was in the house. The person that want to buy it came, saw the owner's wife, that people is already living here. He no ask question, or even though he say he know, he won't just buy trouble. People can be like that. And the wife came out and said, Oga, good afternoon. Hope no problem. And the one the boy said, the boy told the woman that we won't use this land. Now my Oga gets the land though. Say, tell your Oga, so we won't use that. You want to use what land? What land do you want to use? At the end of the day, the woman called the husband ran down. The husband ran down and they went to meet the elders in the community. We now went to meet the boy's elder brother. Before they now told the boy that remove you from that land. Do you know what the boy told me? He said, I won't just sell that land. Say, wait till just keep the land for. I won't just sell land. The owner is living there. Not to talk about you. You're not in the country. Engage that property. I want to believe this advice will go a long way. Number one, ask questions. Number two, invest in real estate companies. I'll be giving you properties in the real estate company you can invest in, that I already have a connect with, that you can invest in. Number three, invest in a cluster model. Number four, do your necessary documentation. And number five, engage the property. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. If you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button right about now and subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to reach out to us, our contact is 07063151558. I roll over again, 07063151558. Thank you, and God bless you.